Hello, I'm Cheese Slice, and I'm back at it once again, working on my raft in creative mode, and I'm trying to pick up where I left off last time. But when I was editing my last video, I saw a few things that I wanted to work on, so I decided to jump back in and take care of those few little tidbits. Because I started getting carried away, and I added things like lights, and I'm thinking, oh, I need to be doing this on the stream, so I decided to fire it back up. All right, that was weird. I just fell through the plane. What is that? That should not happen. That's a glitch. Look at this. So if I walk up here, I'm gonna fall through that platform. That should not happen. Let's see what. Maybe if I chop it out. It's like it's not there. I can't even chop it out. That one's there. What's going on with this guy? It's like invisible. It says remove? Remove what? What did I just remove? Ah, it made me remove. This is weird. I have not. I'm a little flabbergasted about this. I don't know what's going on. I'm falling through that piece too. Well, that's not good. Okay, that piece disappeared. I can't chop this. It's definitely glitching. I should probably cut that as make its own little short video and send it to the devs. Well, let's see if we can fix this. Maybe. Yeah, it's acting like that piece isn't even there. See, now I can walk on it. It just was pretending like that piece wasn't even there. That was weird. Oh, what? It wasn't letting me go down. All right. Now, come on. What's going on? Place this piece. Now I want to put it on the angle. Okay, that's annoying. This is not what I was planning on doing on this stream, but you know, when you have a glitch, you kind of have to. You sort of have to explore it. That is weird. So I just destroyed that piece, but it's still there. It's just invisible. Yeah, I can jump through it. Maybe if I take this out. Okay, I destroyed a little bit more than I wanted to, but alright, we'll put that plank back. Goes back. I hope this glitch goes away, because that's pretty annoying. Okay, I'm going to try a triangle piece here. Because I need to get that angled piece that I had to destroy. I need to get it back. So this is one way to do it. Yeah, I don't know. I think this beam here was stopping me from doing this. Man, that is weird. But I think that should have taken care of it by killing that piece on the bottom. Okay. No more falling through there, so I can get back to what I was going to do. Alright, let's make sure the other side's okay. It's okay. So, anyway, I added some lights, so on the outside edge here, to help brighten up the helm, so I don't actually need this headlamp. It's still, I mean, it's dark, but you definitely can see what's going on up in here. One thing about these lights that is good to know is that they seep through the wood, mostly. Sometimes, like, you get dark spots like this, which is weird. But this lamp, there's a lamp right here in this corner, and you can see it's lighting up this floor, it's lighting up everything in this wall, and lights coming out of here. You think it would light up that little ledge there, but it's even coming through the bottom here. So that lamp up there is why this area and this space is lit up. There's some other cool things you can do with lamps, because you could obviously hide them in walls. I could probably put one inside here. I might actually do that. I put a lamp up here inside this space, and so now it's lighting up this section here, and you don't actually have to see the lamp because it's behind the walls, but it's still lighting things up. However, you do get dark spaces sometimes. Like, it's weird what will get lit up and what won't. So eventually I'm going to have to properly light this whole thing. But a lot of things will get lit up by placing lamps in behind walls, and the light definitely likes to seep through. Alright, and I also put some more lighting back here to kind of light this space up. Obviously there's a dark space there. It wasn't my intention to run around and light the whole place up yet. That's something I want to do when I get to a decorative phase, but for now I just wanted to make things a little bit brighter while I'm just trying to work, because I noticed in my videos, like, sometimes things will get really dark and you can't see anything, and it's usually because my headlamp cut out and I didn't really notice until, like, I've been working for too long and say, oh my gosh, it's really dark. Anyway, I saw a place I want to see if I can shove a lamp in there, and well, let's go ahead and try it, because I think, even though I don't think this is necessary, I think I can put one in here. Yeah, there's a spot there. So this will light this up too, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. And it'll be better, because you'll be able to notice the difference from there not being a lamp and then me actually placing a lamp. So let's go here. I like these metal lamps. They're cleaner. So we'll do 2 of these. And we'll go to the lamp, and we're going to put it on that ledge there. You know what? Let's hang it. I like hanging lamps. Okay, we'll put that there, and then we'll seal up this wall. And you'll notice, you will definitely see that this is much brighter, even with that lamp behind the wall. Because the lamps, you can see the lamp sort of seeping through the cracks in that wall, and the light definitely comes through. So it creates an ambient lighting effect instead of just like that direct lighting when you have an exposed lamp. Not that the exposed lamps are bad. It's much better to put like these torches behind and hide them in the walls like that, even though it's obviously a safety hazard. But like the torches are kind of they do appear to be a safety hazard, and when you do them, oh, I just noticed something. When you put them in with the lamps, that or when you put them behind the walls, you won't notice it. But definitely having one of those torches behind a wall would be a real safety hazard if these were if it was real wood and wooden raft. But having torches on a wooden raft would be a safety issue anyway. I think I just noticed that I have a discrepancy here. Like this piece is, oh, this is 2 pieces over here. Ah, so I need to fix that. believe that's supposed to be. I think I have. Yes, okay. That's what's going on there. So I have a half wall, or I have a triangle piece here, and then a triangle piece on top of it. Because I'm using the crappier wooden walls right here. But for some reason I had one solid wall there. So, did I put the lamp in? I did not put the lamp in. Let's go ahead and do that. I said we're going to hang it from the ceiling. There we go. And I noticed too in this game, the lamps fade when the daytime comes out. That's kind of cool. I guess it's to save resources. It might just be my settings too. Alright, there we go. And then, so we're just going to be fixing some minor errors that I have discovered in my haste to do all the rest of the work. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now, I decided I don't like that wall. And it's kind of stupid to have to walk down, to walk back up, to come over here. So we're going to rework this stuff here. But I have to be careful because these planks are part of the outside of the boat. So we're going to see what I can do here. I think I can sort of recreate that right here with a different type of piece, and I'll just put planks over top of this. It'll be all good. Put this piece back. So what I want is for this to be a regular square. For this to be a regular square. I don't think I can chop this one. Nope, I cannot. But I still need to have a ramp coming up here. And I want this to be a triangle. So I can't do anything about this stuff underneath, unfortunately. So I got to work with it all. And we're going to see what can be done. See if I can work my magic. And if it works, I'm going to love it. Oh no, come on. It doesn't want me to place that there. I need a post of some kind. So before I jump onto that, let's figure out how I'm going to put these up here. So one thing I would love to do are these angled pieces, but I can't. I mean, I've already pointed that out in earlier videos. You can't walk up these angled pieces. Now, I kept this first one here at the front of the boat because it's easy enough to hop up it or walk around it, but I didn't do it again here because you're starting to get in cramped space. But if you could walk up these pieces, I would use those the entire way instead of these like more that have two sides to them. I like to have that flat edge. So that's unfortunate. And I can't use this piece right here. And besides, it doesn't fill in that space. So I've got two options now. Well, maybe more than that. So that's not going to work. And I don't think any of these are going to work either. Yeah, they just take up that one spot. So that really does leave me with two options. I have this piece here, which is kind of not good. It's not satisfying. And I have this piece here. Come on, come on, come on. It's not letting me put it where I want to put it. For some reason, it won't let me put it on top of this flat spot. Well, I can make it work, but yeah, those are my two options. I need to see what it's going to look like, though. Chop that for a second. Sorry to the other planks. Okay, well then I have one other option here, and that is to do this. And this. But that is not what I want at all. That's not going to work. Oh man, it's a little trickier than I thought it was going to be. So, why won't it let me put this piece here? Let me put it there. I don't want it there. And I don't want that one either. I want this one. Yeah, I don't have a lot of room to work with. Alright, let's get... This is frustrating. I was hoping it would let me use that piece. I at least need to see what it's going to look like. Okay, so that has to stay like that. That has to stay like that. I want to make sure I didn't disturb anything else by chopping those pieces out. What's funny is that piece that was glitching is right where I'm working on this side, but it's on the other side, so yeah, it looks like that's okay. Oh, I don't think I screwed anything up. Did I? No. No, I didn't screw anything up. So I really want a triangle piece right here, which means let's put a wall. Now I should be able to build my triangle piece. Okay. Now let's go back to here. So what will it let me do? Do that. See, this actually would kind of work. If you could run up this like it was nothing, this would kind of work. But you can't run up these pieces. And that's exactly how I need this to be. So a triangle piece isn't going to work with... yeah, that's not going to work. And if I had... So I want this piece here. So if this piece is here, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing anything. I'm just trying to think this through. If this piece is here, what is it going to connect to? I think this is the answer then. Although I don't think I could put this piece here and that other piece there. Let's see, I don't think I can have both. Because I want the angle piece here, and I want this piece there, and then I want the ankle piece here. But I know I can't. I know I can't put the ankle piece on top of this one. The triangle can't go on top of that. But I might be able to put that underneath the triangle. How did I get this to work before? There we go. So yeah, that won't go there now, but let's see if I can do this in this order. So, I'm not going to be able to make this as clean as I'd like to make it. I mean, it's still kind of ugly having that little dip there, but at least it was a way to get around that ladder. I don't want to move that ladder. I really like having it there. Because it's not that easy. I mean, I guess walking around like this to get up from the helm wouldn't be so bad. But this is not going to work, unfortunately. And what I was going to do was take this out and just put the ramp here and put a triangle there. This is how I was going to do this. It's really awful. Or actually even put it this way. That's pretty terrible. That's what I think what I wanted to look like. It's just that it really bugs me that you can't walk up that. Oh, the game would be so much nicer if it would let you walk up those slants. Okay. Well, back to the drawing board. Game is not going to let me do things that I want to do, and I have to leave these pieces the way they are underneath here. So, I guess my next option since I can't do what I want here, next option is living with it the way that it is, or I'm gonna have to build out a little more. Oops, that's supposed to be a triangle. So I might have to knock out this wall and take out that ladder. I mean, it's not that bad cutting through here. Taking out this wall makes it a little bit easier to walk through there. Why do I hear seagulls? I didn't know there's seagulls in creative mode. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but I don't recall hearing seagulls before in creative mode. Well, I certainly don't see them. But you could definitely hear them. It's weird to have them coming in at night, too. Alright, this is a distraction I didn't need. I don't see them anywhere. Alright. There's seagulls in this game. I'm just going to accept it. Back to the drawing board. So, I guess I could try... I can either live with it, like it's not too bad. I mean, you just have a little dip there and then you walk right back up. It's not bad. And that one little angle piece doesn't really hinder your progress of getting up when you're walking through here. So you don't actually have to walk up it this way, there's nothing to walk to. You're walking along the side of it. So I could leave the ladder where it's at, I suppose. Just need to take it out. Or I could move this wall straight, put an angled piece here, and then take that ladder out, and at least you could stay on the same level the whole way. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Maybe I just live with it. But I do have to take... I think I'm going to live with it. It's definitely tolerable. But I am going to take this wall out. I might have to move completely researched it because it's kind of in the way. But that definitely does work. So, yeah. Did I... What happened to that? I didn't cut out holes over here. How did I knock these out? Oh! You know what happened? So when I was working with this glitch space here and I was trying to cut it out from the bottom, I was actually cutting out these pieces up here. It's crazy. It's a weird game. I thought so. Come on, let me put that piece where I want it. Man. Do it from the top side. Whoa, that's con too. Boy, I hacked a lot of stuff out that I didn't realize. Gosh, I wonder what else I might have whacked. That was a weird glitch. Alright, so that's back. Okay, now what was I doing? Okay, let me make sure my ceiling is okay. I think I might have taken out some of those beams. Yeah, I did. I took out a beam. That was a crazy glitch. Alright, that should fix it. I believe it is fully restored. Right. Also, while I was away, between streams, I actually added a little bit of decoration here. Those are tough to read because I turned down the some of the details, but it says, "Good thoughts come to those who float." And that one says, "Raft Suite Raft." And there's also a surfboard. Just wanted to add a couple of personal touches. Okay, I think this is fine, keeping this open. We can live with the little dip in the floor there. This is going to get too claustrophobic if I try to move this any closer. So, unfortunately, it's just going to have to stay like that. But this will move, because it's sort of in the way now. And we'll just put it right up against this wall. Pretty clear to walk through that space. Alright, so yeah, just like the ladder's in the way, the desk's in the way on the other side, so that's fine. That gives us some balance. Okay, let's see, how am I going to fill in a spot there? So I need a support right here. This was one of those pieces that was like two side edges to connect the two sides of the roofing material. It would come on with this point, but it wouldn't be able to build off of it. So that's kind of out. This is not a bad option, but it kind of ruins the aesthetic. What I'm talking about is an upside down triangle right here. It'll let me build it. It might not let me put it there. I feel like it should. No, it's not letting me do it. So that seems to be out of the question. I bet I can put it here. Yeah, I can put it there. But that doesn't do me any good. I need it. Oh, you know what? It will do me good there. So I can make that 2 beams, and then I could put the piece where I want it. It will work here, though. Oops. Come on. I think I just put in... I might have put in 2 wrong ones. Alright, let's see how this looks. I'm not... If it doesn't look bad, I'm gonna do it like this. So far I haven't noticed it. Haven't really noticed it. Okay, now I notice it. Well, it doesn't look bad from that angle. It looks weird from this angle. So the other option would be to just build a roof piece from here to here. And then I could build off of that spot. But it would be flush with this piece right here. And then I'd probably want to rework this entire canopy area. But the thing is, I like it from this side. I guess I could leave it on this side to keep it looking like that. And I could just change it on the outside. But why is part of it green and why is a part of it wooden if it's all flush? The fact that it's like not flush makes it okay to be different. I might just look at that piece. I need a way to put a piece there, and then that will also give me the option to put a piece here too. So we're gonna go with that. Let's see what it looks like from up here. Can barely see it there. That's not so bad. Only eye level is there. Pretty tense moment. Okay, I'm going to have to change that piece too. So the reason I would do that is if I move this wall to be flush right there, move that wall to here, and then I can walk through there without having to dip down. If I do that, then I gotta move the ladder. Well, I needed to break that piece anyway, because the wood was bugging me. I can't do the entire floor, but I can't have that piece wedged between these 2 triangle pieces and have the wood going a different way. But I can have it up to the ladder like this. Okay, so maybe I don't think I can put a piece here, can I? Oh, I can. Maybe I make that a square and put a triangle here so it's not so zigzaggy. This is where I need to have those beams going up, though, or those supports. Oh, and if I put the wall here, then these lights are going to be on the inside. So many things change. Let's just go ahead and fix it. I'm not thrilled with the way this is working, this design aesthetic, but it's a minor thing that I'm just trying to take care of while I'm thinking about it. wish there was a centering tool. It's definitely not centered. Can I make the jump? No. Whoa. I just glitched up to the ceiling. Wow, that's funny. I glitched up to the main deck. That is funny. Okay. And then we'll put an angle piece right here, like I had before. And I guess with that, I will probably want to take out the ladder. Okay, so we're going to need more support. So this is 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So I'm probably going to need supports right here. Is that 3? 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right there. And that's going to be 1, 2. We're going to do something to work all that together. Put this here, there, and then more of this here, and there. So that gets all these supports are going out to the same row. Alright. Do I want that light down lower? I don't know. Do I want to put lights on all of these? I might dangle the lights. So the idea was to make this kind of like an outdoorsy section, which meant I could have put a door here, but now I've got a double wide space, and there's not a really good way to do double wide doors. I don't believe if you put doors side by side, they'll just connect into one big one. I think they'll just stay, oops. Yeah, they just stay as 2 doors. It'd be nice if they had like a special feature where if you put two doors side by side, they would become French doors. So I wanted this to be sort of have an outdoorsy feel to it. I was just gonna build like a railing for most of this, and then have a door going into here. But I might just have to make the whole thing feel enclosed. I don't like the way this is working. I really don't. And that is too far anyway. I almost feel like this piece is, that support needs to be on an angle. How far out is that? I might go with the little supports like that on this piece. Yeah, that one could go all the way, but let's put that there. Do that. So I really hate this piece here. This one is not working for me. That one I don't mind because it's definitely blocking blocked off. See, this piece here is actually kind of helping me out because I could put a plank up there. I need to put a plank. The spot where I need to put a plank, I can't. Oh, I'm underwater. That's not fun. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. I think it's just 2 spaces in between them all. Yeah, if I would put 4 spaces, it would be quite better. So this is the row right here. See, if this would start at the start of the angle, I could probably get away with having it set back a little bit further, but it's still on this edge here, so I kind of need it to reach the same spot as that. And I also feel like I need to have a piece coming up this way, or have a piece coming up this way. Okay, I'm good with that. Also, there's no way to see out the back, but I'm not changing the back. We're going to go into creative mode for a second. Away on the boat. It's dark. I can't see anything. I need more lighting. What does that look like from the outside? So at least from this side, it kind of looks like I need to do this during the day. It does look like it's getting support. But there is a hole right there. I really want to make this like an outdoor walkway, but I think I'm going to have to enclose it. Sometimes you just can't do what you want to do. This was my idea, was to have like this here. But I want to have this closed off, and there's no way for me to close this off. Before, when I had this door here, at least there was like I had like the space here. So there's just this one space you had to go through. I could have put a door there. Now it doesn't make sense. So this was what I was going to do. Something like that. Just this kind of indoor-outdoor space, but that's not going to work, so we're going to have to put up real walls. Although, I'm going to try to fence the regular fence, not these ropes. Okay, I don't think that's doing it for me either. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's do half walls, I guess. I guess here we'll do a window wall. Oh wait, no, it would be on this one. So alternatively, instead of a windowed wall, I could like put in posts. I do like the posts better than the windows. Whoa, what the heck? What happened there? Oh, okay, I see. I just kind of halfway went up the ladder and then fell down real quick. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. What about a full wall? Oops, not that wall. Try this. I'm not a big fan of these solid pillars. So like that just doesn't look right sitting on top. So you almost have to put the one on the bottom. But I only want the half one. And then the full one that doesn't have this part in the middle, it just doesn't look right. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Okay, but that's a little better. And if I put the wall there, then it won't be a big deal that it's blocked. So it'd be like this wall here blocks your view anyway. So I can just go ahead and put the support where I want it. Should I do the stacker thing though? I definitely want the post there, but it just looks awful. Like my options are bad. So there's the single post. That probably looks the best, but I just, you know what? I think that's probably the best option. Went upstairs. That's probably the best option. Maybe paint it brown. I don't know. They're all bad options, but I definitely want to post there. Whatever. Now I probably should make. I should probably make these double walls here, like two half walls stacked on top of each other. Just because of the combination of half walls and full walls, just like it looks weird when you have that railing. Well, maybe those two is fine. But this one probably should change. I just can't make up my mind here. This bugs me. I guess I'll go with that one. Ugh, I hate it. I really don't like the way that looks. What if I did it here too? No, wrong one. Darn it. That helps. That definitely helps. So it's kind of like a contiguous pattern. Alright, I can live with that. It's just a reminder to do it on the other side. Okay, so I'll put one here. I probably need to have another. Or should I do it? 1, 2. Probably should go here, but I purposely put the window there. It's gonna sound stupid, but I want to see what this wall looks like. With these pillars like that. Okay, yeah, that's actually okay. I'm okay with that. So it's kind of like the line is drawn. Yeah, that's better. I'm stuck. Okay, go around. Okay, here we go. I think I'm okay with this. Not sure what it looks like from the outside yet, but I'm okay with it. I hate this. I can't do anything about it, and I really, really hate it. Ugh. That. I wish they'd fix that. Because the other walls don't do this, but those upside down triangle, that's what this is the upside down triangle piece. And it sticks through the floor. There's nothing I can do about that. I guess I could put a rug over it. I probably will do that. Okay, so now I got this big empty space here. It's like a bit of a party deck. I don't know what to do with this space. This is just, you know, just walking around in here, nothing going on. Sometimes that's empty space. It's just empty space. All right. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the outside. All right, so there's the helm. This is just empty space. Well, you know, I could put the, I could find some use for it. I could put the research desk on one of the two sides and put something else on the other two sides, on the other side. But this isn't really an important space on the boat. It's this is just a access way. So I mean, maybe I'll put chests in here or something. I don't know. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of space here because you could line this up with with chests. I don't know what you put in there, but you could put something there. And then you walk around here, and then you're going to get access to all the pipes that go underneath. Oh, I do want to change this because this is. I noticed earlier that this looked really funky on the other side. There, that's better. Okay, let's keep working on this. I guess we'll just keep doing the walls all the way around. And then we're to the back here, to the butt. This is the part of the boat. We've got to figure out how to connect that to this. Can I put any more flooring down? I don't believe I can. No, it does not let me do it. So, this is going to have to feel like it's sealed off somehow. Now, if I made this into one space instead of two, we could have a door here, which would kind of make sense to put a door there. It doesn't necessarily make sense to put a door here. I'm going to go to the other side and mirror it while I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. The first thing I need to do is chop this. So it's just two, and then I just start doing angle pieces all the way around, but I've got to put that little piece on the bottom. Triangles. Okay, I believe. Yeah, that's where that goes. Okay, then we're just gonna do halvesies all around. Well, except for where I need to kick it out, so that one I believe is a full piece. I'm skipping spots because I still need to put in those other pieces. Yeah, I think two is probably good. So we need to do weird tiered crap, and then those two things. So this is the weirdo. These two are fairly normal. I'm just gonna have regular, like, those things there. So I use those up in the front. You need a piece of crap wood. Another one of these so you reach as far as those other ones do. Alright, now for the big wall. Here, and then halvesy walls here. It's getting dark. So put on the lamp. Put one there. One of these here. These here. These here. One of these here. Did I have one in the middle? I think I did. I didn't put one there, so why would I put one? Well, I did put one there. But I did put one there. That's weird. I guess I don't need it. Any more sense to put it here? Take this guy out. I guess so. I liked it there because it was right in the middle of that crossbeam. But these other ones aren't under the crossbeams. It makes more sense to have it on the corner. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Just for consistency. Alright, so I think we have this set up all the way around. Now, I'm going to have to figure this part out. This is a puzzle. So I need this part to sort of come in this way to make a connection. And I need to somehow make a door here. So this might be an angle piece and door, and then solid. So like an angle piece here. Just gonna try some stuff real quick. Put a door there, and then we make some stuff to connect from here to there. So this is definitely enclosed. Once you're in here, you're like in the inner workings of the back of the raft, or the boat, whichever you want to call it. So we have a door here. Or no, should it open out or should it open in? Oh, it should open in. Oh, that is opening out. Want it to open in. There we go. So we have a door there. And that gets you to this backspace here. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's leave it open for now. Okay. I am going to do something that's tedious, but it bothers me. So this is going to happen. I'm going to, you could probably fast forward to see when I'm done with this. I'm going to finish out this grid underneath this old section that I've already built. And the funny thing is, the first time I built the grid on that back section, it was on the same pattern as the one I'm working with right now. So this will allow me to take out a lot of these posts. I mean, I do like the post. Don't get me wrong. I kind of like the way that it all works together. That's weird. Why does that not let me put the piece there? Come on, what's going on? It should let me go. And the big reason I'm doing this is because when I start working on this stuff, I'm probably going to knock out some of these things, and I don't want it. I don't want that upper deck to just disappear. I just jumped up through the floor. Okay, that is not a glitch that I am accustomed to. It's the second time I've done it tonight. Oh, this is really cramped. This is awkward. I'm going to get out of here and see what I think I'm pretty close to being done. I don't think this is necessary, but I think it's just a good practice. What have I missed so far? So I gotta be careful because this part is offset right here, and it's actually kind of critical. I missed this one. Through because of the other piece, so we gotta take out these old ones. Should be okay. So that's through there. Like I got a box within a box here. Okay. That was my fault. That's why that piece fell out. has nothing supporting it now. But it fell out because I knocked it out. It didn't fall out because I took away the support. Okay. So now I can put that piece back. Actually, I'm going to put it out from here. I think that's it. I don't think I can. There really isn't anything supporting that piece there. Just. I probably do need to support that. That's why I had that piece the way I did. So I had the beams the way they were oriented because there's nothing supporting the piece that's right above here. I don't think there is. Yeah, that piece right there. Well, I guess it's supported by this, but I wouldn't be able to build this piece here on top of that if I didn't have the rest of this. It's okay, I can put some more pillars up in here. But I think this grid is done. Let's make sure. I don't see any misses. Okay, so I don't really need any of these posts here anymore. I can take all of those out. But it's just cool the way I have it set up. It makes it look like those posts are holding up this ceiling, being attached to that ceiling. That's one thing I like about it. But there's also like another grid system underneath here, which is really what's holding those planks together, because they are supported by this part here, and then that grid system is stretched all the way out to hold everything up. I do like the way that looks, though. I don't want to take it out because I like it so much. That was weird. That must have been... Maybe that was like some... that splashing noise might have been some dolphins? I can't put posts there. So there's nothing supporting that piece, except for this, which technically doesn't support it. We're going to do this. I don't need to do this, but I'm just going to do it because I'm paranoid. Now that piece definitely has support where it didn't have it before. That's okay. I mean, I shoved it into the corner. Okay, it's definitely something I can live with. Okay, so... how do I want to deal with the rest of this? Doing that grid was just me procrastinating, figuring out how I'm going to do this, because I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I can build pieces here. Yeah, I can't build planks there. I don't think I can even. I don't think I can even put a plank here. So. Somehow. I need to get support. I can do this, so we will go ahead and do this. Alright, that's why those are all oriented that way. Those slats are matching up with that. Can't do much about that. So we can do this. And I can do this. This should have a support beam right here. Now, I don't need all these posts. I'm probably... I really like them, though, just from the... It really makes it feel like this is like a... You know, you're underneath the ship, and these are all the supports for the deck. I really like that. Because this, there's none of that, and I really should have it for supporting that deck. But it does feel like it's supported because you got these walls and the cross beams and all that. Prop it up. The thing is, it would make more sense if these posts were connected to these, you know, the joints, but whatever. I could work around that. Put the door on the other side, didn't I? Okay, let's go work on the other side. So I already decided that... Oh, I had the right piece selected. I already decided that this was a good idea. So let's do that. Oops, that's not right. So I decided that much. I think that's what I got over there. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to have a door here. Ooh, okay. I probably will have to stop soon. So I want this to be an angle piece somehow. I don't believe I can put this here. Yeah, there's nothing that can go there. So what can fill this space? That's one way to do it. I can put a triangle there. It's an awful way to do it, but that is one way to do it. I could just make this a flat wall right here. this would be awkward because I wouldn't really have a way to close that off. I'd probably have to put like a wall there or something. Now we have upside down triangle pieces. They are awesome. I want to see something. Does this... Okay, so we got solid wooden walls and then just regular wooden walls. Does the regular wooden wall actually stick through the floor? I'm gonna go up and check that out. And I don't have a fast way to get there. But I'll notice it if it does. It does kind of stick through, but not as bad. You know, that's probably going to be covered up anyway, because that's about where the, we're not even going to notice that, because the animals are going to be over there. It's going to be a sprinkler or something. Let's go ahead and seal that up. Okay, so now we're into the storage area. Might need to have some kind of way to get up to the main deck from here. And I'm torn if I want to. So I put these here, and then so I could extend this out because those are slanted too, just like this side. I'm torn if I want to do that on this side too, or if I want to put the stuff here, because if I put the flower boxes right here, then I'm on this level. It's hard to kind of see what's in the flower boxes. But if I put them right here, when I stand up on this ramp, I can see what's in the flower boxes. So I think I just answered my question. I'm going to leave the ramp there so I can see that what's in the flower boxes. Okay, so we're just going to basically do a slanted wall to the door. And we'll finish it off with the triangles. That's fair enough. How did I get the door though? I put a angled piece from that wall, then the door, then connect it. I need to have that piece there because it's a little confusing. Here, doors there, and then this is where this is going to fit. Okay, that's not working right. I think I put that on the wrong spot. That's what I want. There we go. Now we get rid of this. Put this here. And put the ankle piece. Here. Put the other one here, and I think we are done. Put that over to the inside. There we go. Now, when you're in here, you really can't see. You're definitely enclosed in it. You are in an unclosed space. You can't really see much outside, except through these gaps down here through the engine room. And we're going to seal off that too. So this is definitely like an engine room. You are below decks. You're going to feel like you're below decks in this room. But surprisingly, it is also going to feel a little bit spacious because I like the way that you can see through the top there to the other side. And I think I'm going to leave this here because you should, if I get the wall set up right, you should be able to jump onto that ladder to go up to the top. Just like you should be able to jump off the ladder to get into here. You should be able to do this. There we go. Yeah, it's doable. It's a little awkward, but you should be able to do it. I think if the walls are there, it'll be a little bit easier to make sure you stay on the ladder. And I can't put the walls. Excuse me. I can't put the walls above the have them start above the what you call it, the anchor there. Okay, so this is now pretty much an enclosed space. We have doors into the other side. There's a lot of room to work with this piping to send it where it needs to go, and I'm pretty certain it needs to go above where I'm at now. And I can punch it through a hole in the floor pretty much anywhere, as long as it's not along this path right here. Those lights will probably have to change, but whatever, that's fine. So should I just wall this off? Should I put angled slats in here? Got a lot of options. This will help that light come through. Whales. Okay, so the seagulls were here, and they're normally not. That was actually pretty weird. Okay, I don't want to chop that. I think I need a wall here. Unfortunately, you can't put the walls behind the ladders. I don't know why. I wish the ladder was like it was on this edge of this, like right here, but the ladder is actually on this edge of that space. Because if it was here, then I could put a wall there. I hate the way the ladders are just. I want them right up against the wall, but you can't. You have to have a whole space between them, or you do it like in a corner. It's awkward because I would love to block this off. I mean, I guess I could use these detail planks behind the ladders, but it just would be a pain in the butt. Look how long this ladder is. I got to do it all the way up to the top. No, thank you. I might not need this space here to have a pipe on it. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the piping. I do like having the pipe there because it tells you to stop climbing the ladder. that water is actually connected. This water is not connected to anything. I don't think I'm going to finish this off. I don't want to have it all planned out yet because this is going to be reworked a little bit based on what's up on the top on the main deck. If I want to have like a quick axis path down this way, it'll probably change other things. Like I definitely don't like these posts. I want them to line up more with these things here, and there's way too many of these posts. So I don't need this one. But I'll keep the ones like that one there. I don't need these ones in the back. I'm gonna make these just, I want them to look a little, I'll keep that one there. I just wanted to make a little bit more sense. Those don't make sense because they're not attached to anything. I guess the ones in the back make more sense. One there would make sense. Alright, there's a lot of work to do here. Weird. Yeah, I'm not surprised I can't put one there. I should be able to, because I should be able to put it on the corner of this triangle piece, but yeah, it's not going to let me put it there. It won't let me put it there either, because there's too many pieces of construction right there. Like, I'd like to put a long pole right there. It would make sense, right? Right here. But there's too much going on in that space. I might be able to. No. Okay, so it's this piece. It's preventing me from doing it. Well, that's the most critical piece, so I'm not taking that one out. Just a glutton for punishment. I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can do it. Can I put the pole down first? Can I put this piece there? I can't. See, it lets you do it. You just got to do it in the right order. Sometimes this game, it's really frustrating. I actually do like that pole there, because it makes this, even though it's unnecessary, and it does kind of feel like it's in the way, like you're going to hit it, it just makes this space feel more like what it's meant for, which is like this underground area. I guess it's not really underground, but it is below decks. You know what I mean? Okay, so I have that one there in the corner. I don't think I can put it here. Put it there. This is the same problem. I'd have to take that piece out. I should be able to put it in. And then I can put this back. I should be able to put it back. Yeah, it's the same exact problem. That's probably why I can't put it there in the corner too. So I'm going to do that because it would make more sense to be in the corner. So I want these vertical posts to be connected to the horizontal ones. I know it doesn't matter, but it doesn't look right. There we go. Now that feels supported. And it's better if it's at the vertices, or like the intersections of those pieces, but it doesn't have to be. As long as these... Oh, that's not right. Okay, so I can't put them on the leading edge, can I? As long as they're connected to the beam, that's what's important to me. See, I want to put it there, but it doesn't actually connect to anything. So we'll just, the leading edge, will put them on these cross beams. I guess I'll leave them alone in the back because it's too many if I do it all the way across. Even though none of these are necessary. So I got the one there. I can't really have a wall here. I mean, I guess I could. I could just make that a wall. Yeah. Upside down triangle, wall. Upside down triangle, wall here. Alright, so I got one in the back, 1, 2, 3, 3 in the back, 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the back. And then I just need to do this one here. That side is done. I like that a lot better. It looks a lot less cramped up. It still looks like it's got the support it needs, but it is just a lot less of those beams. Okay, maybe that beam is a bad idea. Or that pole. It would definitely make more sense to put it right there. It just feels like I'm going to hit it every time I walk past it. I probably should get rid of that. I'll live with it for now, and then once it really annoys me, I'll get rid of it. Okay, I've done that too many times. So I need the pole here. I think it's going to let me put it there. Yeah, because I can put that on there after I have to put the pole down, and then I can put that piece there. So I even want this piece here. Or do I want the fancy pole? I do not. So the one on the corner, I think, does need to be very annoyed that I have to do it like this. See, I shouldn't have that piece there. I guess we'll keep the ones on the corners. I really do like the way that it makes it look like that whole section is being suspended. But I just don't like the way those posts are going up to the floor instead of the beams. It just throws me. I will, however, put them around like this spot where there's the hole in the wall, because like that's just there for stability, right? So it's almost like I'm going to put these on every single corner. Yes. So I put it on the corner here. This feels a little like overkill, especially on this side because I've got these extra poles that are just there for the service entrances. I do feel like I want to close this up, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that pipe yet, so I'm not going to close it up just now. So definitely want to have them on the corners. This is way worse. Or just way more cluttered. Yeah, at least that works. 'Cause I don't need one for this corner here. Now, all those poles doesn't make this pole feel so out of place. Okay, so... Now that time, I just fell through the floor. Let's go up the steps. It's easier. thing is, those were matched up with the grid that's underneath on the bottom of this wall. I kind of want to put those here. Because I think, at least with the other floors, these little short ones have a spike on the bottom, and they sort of stick through. You can see the nubs on the bottom side of the planks, but that's what the regular wooden planks. I don't think it does it on these solid wooden planks. I don't think. Yeah, I can't do what I want to do there. Wait, was I doing big poles? I think I did big poles. Let's go up to the top. I think I did big poles. Yeah, I did. I need little poles. That's funny. Honestly, though, that might not be a bad idea, depending on what I build up here. Because then that would give me, like, a nice sturdy structure to build upon. Darn it. My frame rate is garbage right now. Take the ones on the outside edge off. Just have the ones on the inside edge. Jump and crouch. There we go. Okay. Maybe I take the ones on the outside edge and just leave the inside ones. Because that's way more cluttered now than it was before. But at least they line up with the beams. Well, I like them lining up with the beams. But there's definitely too many of them. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be coming down here that often. Just going to basically set up the flowers here, and let them go, and then maybe run some pipes across that floor. I'm definitely putting too much time into that. Okay, so I think I'm happy with this space for now. Definitely need to seal up this wall here and this wall here, but I want to look at that from the bottom. And also, let's go to creative mode for a second. So here's what we look like. This is what we did. We filled in this gap here, and we've got, make it look like it has supports going all the way around. The backside is super supported, but maybe that's because there's going to be a lot more heavy stuff there, I guess. I don't know. Definitely looks like we got a lot more structural support going on than we had before. So it's got the illusion of it, even though it's not necessarily true. So that's what we got. That's what it looks like from the outside. And there's my dude hanging out. It's daytime. Let's take the lamp off. Okay, so we're going to go downstairs. To here. This is the room. So that's where we were. We were working up in this area. And I mean, I could just put a straight up wall right across the thing here and be done with it. And then we just got a really high ceiling in the engine room for some reason. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, the other option is I lower the ceiling in the engine room to this level right here. And then I can use that entire space to walk around in. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. So those stakes definitely have like a pointy bit there on the bottom. On the regular planks, they definitely stick through. So that's why I was a little concerned with planting those stakes there, but it seems to be okay with the sturdy wood. This was a pain in the butt trying to do this. That was a real pain. I can't put that there for some reason. Oh, I think it's because of the anchor. I think I was going to use those. I think I was going to use these, create more of these detail planks, and try to cover up this hole here. But I gave up on that idea. Because it's kind of hard to control. Like, I don't know how to twist them. Yeah, it just kind of twists on its own. That's not good. Like, if I knew how to rotate it while I was pointing with it, that'd be good. This back a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I don't have the control. I don't know how the controls for this work. Like the mouse isn't enough. You need like some keyboards. Like probably Q and E would be nice. So like when I stretch it up to here, I can rotate Q and E. But it doesn't seem to do anything. I guess you have to be lined up perfectly where you want it. And then it rotates as you move. Yeah, these have potential, but the controls need to be a little bit tighter. Because I don't want that. I want that on this side of that wall, and I need to figure out how to rotate it. But I can't get into position where I want to be because there's a wall here. wall with a door, and if I come onto this side, so I'd have to knock this wall out just so I could put this plank here. And I want it to stick like right there, or even right here. Let's see, like that's what it does, and it's just not right. Like that's not what I wanted at all. So yeah, I don't really know how to get this to work right. Like I just want to fill this wooden space up with some straight planks. So it needs like some more tools, like some more buttons to help orient like which way it's going. See, it's rotated there, and I want it to face me. I want the flat part to face me. And like R doesn't do anything. Like if it would just change its orientation. So it's like I clicked on that spot there, and then I'm just trying to drag it to where I want it, but it doesn't really have good collision detection to tell where it is that I want it. So it's clipping through the other stuff. So I want it to go to here, but I need it to rotate. And if I try to move the mouse to rotate it, well then it's no longer straight. So yeah, that's why I haven't done that. It's just such a pain in the butt. I gave up on it. Maybe there's something about it I don't know. Maybe there's keyboard controls that fix that. Okay, so this is what I really need to come down here and look at. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just like, I could angle these, I could do this, which I don't think I'm going to like. Surprisingly, I don't hate it, but I don't really like it. I don't like it because I can't see this green part here. I like being able to see the green on that awning. But I don't hate it. I don't. It's not that bad. Overkill though. It's too much enclosure. So I guess my only real option is to just wall this off. But since this I could try to. Oh, no, I can't do that there. So I was thinking I could try to recreate what I've got going on here with this like wedge shape deal. It's going to change a little bit of things there. To leave that space there for the pipes. Can't do anything about that. Have to leave the space there for the ladder. So then I have to fix this corner piece. That corner is just a flat edge. Excuse me. put a corner like that here, but I can't really do the bottom piece here. Because I'm going to do. Well, maybe I could. Oops. Okay, that wasn't good. Okay, so when I originally did this, I was stepping on the engine up here. So now I'm going to do the triangle pieces. I just like them better than I like those triangle angle pieces way better than like these corner pieces. Of course, that means I have to trick it on this bottom. What's going on the other side? It's just a piece there. It looks very disconnected, because it kind of is. Like that crossbeam is not connected to those greeny parts. Oh, I think I know it's this. You know, it's probably all this fire stuff that's killing my frame rate. Take some of that stuff out. Probably help. Alright. I guess we're going to keep the vaulted ceiling in the engine room. The pointless vaulted ceiling. It is cool though. I mean, I do really like the way it looks. That in a second. I know I spent a lot of time setting that up, but I don't like what I see yet. So I think we're gonna, I'm gonna box that out. Which means I'm going to need to do this and this, so I can put walls around that. means I probably need to do the same thing on this side. Whew, that scared me. I don't know why that sound just made me jump. Probably make that just a straight flat wall there. Because I can't get this like angle that I've got going on this side. So we'll make this a straight flat wall. Or I could leave it open and just put like posts underneath it. But actually, I think that looks better like that. Yeah, it definitely needs to be closed off. I guess the only benefit to keeping it open would be to just let some of that light come through a little bit better. Which isn't a bad benefit, but it definitely looks better. From this side, anyway. I mean, it's the easiest solution. I could have done that a long time ago. I just wanted to see if I could think of something else, and maybe when I was working on the other parts, things would change. But it didn't. It pretty much is the same as it was. Let's see. I'm gonna finish this out. Put you there. Why are you not letting me? It's not letting me put the beam I want there. Okay, there it is. I want to do an angle piece there. Yeah, I knew you'd let me do that. Of course, I don't want that. That's what I want. Oh man, I actually had it set up right before. Ah! That's not what I wanted to destroy. I wanted to destroy this beam here. So I had this set up. I had this beam right the first time. I shouldn't have messed with it. What I want to do is set that triangle piece. That's what I want to do. I'm going to a lot of work for this. This is like so pointless. This is so pointless. I'm going to a lot of trouble to do this. There we go. I might have to actually could. Hmm. Actually, I think I did need to do that to get that angled piece there. So that wasn't a complete waste. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why am I doing all this? Completely unnecessary. But this is the kind of stuff I do when I play Raft. Get that piece there. Gonna make it work. Alright. This is the craziest engine room I've ever seen. Talk about overkill. Look at this. That is nuts. I got problems. I just gotta do this corner. And that's how you do it. You just gotta, you can get these angled parts to go wherever you want. You just gotta massage them. You gotta put pieces in the right order, put the piece in that you want, and then take out the other ones. Alright, so now I got this crazy, this is nuts. I guess it's like a huge vaulted ceiling because of all the toxic fumes. Yeah, that's it. So like the fumes can get up, even though they'll get up into the rest of the raft and kill people up there. But at least they won't kill you when you're in the engine room. Okay, so that's what this looks like on this floor. I'm pretty close to being done now. I think I just need to do some finishing touches, add some lighting, maybe paint later. I mean, I'm not done with the raft, but done with this underneath the main deck. So I can close all this off to square it up, or I can just leave it like it is. I really want to put a wall there behind that, but I can't do that. The game will not let me. I'm not going to close that stick with the triangles. The triangle right here for now, because I want that light to kind of come through a little bit better. This was a mistake. And then we'll just go ahead and put the unfinished walls here. Maybe we're not. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna make this a corner, like the other one. Why did I put those there? I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That's weird. Let's get rid of those. I think when I first built this, I probably needed it. Let's see. Get rid of this too. This will help. Excuse me. Right, and I think we're almost done. Let's put these last few pieces in. Oh, is this going to be one of those situations where I can't put the wall there? Yeah, it is. Darn it. I have to put the wall there before I put the ceiling tile. I might have to do this from the bottom. No, maybe not. There it is. Okay, that's a little better. That was way too many poles in that one little cluster. I could probably get rid of this one now because of the wall, and I think I will. I have to keep that one. And I think I have to keep this one. So this staircase is going to be a lot better to use now. That's why I want to put something behind that. It won't let me. So I don't go falling into that space there. Like, you can actually fall behind the ladder into that space with the fire pit. Of course, I'm not able to do it now, but well, that was smooth. I think I can get rid of this piece too. Oh no, I can't. first, before I go check that, let's get this piece done. This might be easier to do from underneath. I'm going to try to do that piece from underneath. But with that, I think that one last piece should be it. And I could start working on the upper deck after this. So, I don't know why, but I really like that vaulted ceiling in the engine room, even though it's pointless. It would be way better to have that kind of ceiling in for this room in here, or even the helm. But I would much rather have a high vaulted ceiling for this room. This is a place where I'm going to spend a lot more time in the engine room. Because with the engine controls, there's not a lot of reason to come down here anymore. The anchor is controlled from the helm. The engines can be turned on and off from the helm, and the direction can be changed. The only reason you'd have to come down here is if you needed to manually feed the engines, but you're going to do that with the biofuel up at the top of the raft. And then the only other reason to come down here is if you wanted to change the direction, so like this one's going that way and that one's going that way, which will just spin you in the circle. So yeah, it's like there's really almost no reason to come down here once this gets automated. But it's going to be a cool looking room, so there's that. Oh yeah, that's way easier to do on the bottom. It's a cool looking room with a really cool looking ceiling. Almost looks like a gym because of the equipment that's used for the anchor. I think I can't even do it from here anymore. It says yeah, it's controlled by the engine controls. Alright. Oh man, I think I wanted to get rid of this pole here. I don't like how these poles, when they go up to prop up the ceiling, they're not on the cross beams. So I'm going to get rid of this one. We're going to do something a little different here. So I actually tested this out earlier, and I really liked the results, so I'm going to do it again. That I did it. Yeah, I think that's what I had. So it kind of reflects this a little bit with the angle, but it's still a big open window, so you can look through it. And also, it kind of gives the illusion that it's kind of giving more support to this big space up here that you'd be walking around on. Almost looks like a kiosk. Oh, you know what would be cool? Maybe. I don't know. This is definitely pointless, but oh, I don't think I can do it. No, I don't think I can do the thing I want to do. I wanted to put like a angled piece right there, but I'd have to have something for it to sit on top of, and I can't build the thing that I need. Anyway, I like that better. I'm messed around with that earlier. And I said, oh, I need to do that when I go back on the live stream. Okay. I think it's done. I'm going to do one last pass. Make sure there's nothing I missed. But with this stream, I believe the lower decks of my Raft is done. And then I can start moving up to the main deck, building out that part. Which is going to be the more interesting stuff anyway. But this is the important stuff. If you don't get this part right on your Raft, it's going to cause you a lot of headaches down the road. Just making sure everything looks okay. I think this is okay. I think it's good. I would like to get rid of this pole, but I can't. I'm okay with that pole staying there. I mean, I probably could make this an angle too. I mean, as long as if I take that pipe off, I could definitely make that an angle. So I could fix this. But it's all looking pretty good. This is how we need it to be before we start working on the top. So I can run these pipes wherever I need them to go and put them up to the top to get that biofuel. Since I definitely know that's what I'm going to put back here, because I'm going to have the honey over here, I'm going to have farms here, farms there. It's going to just perfectly lead into making the biofuel be here, and most of the things that require the fuel are down at the bottom. So we'll have one feeding pipe up here that'll go down to the engines and all the battery machines. Now, there might be battery machines up here as well, so I'm going to have more pipes kind of coming over this way, probably, or I'll just have the batteries here to have access to the sprinklers. And then in the back here, I forget what I was going to put back here. It's not going to be I mean, it could be the kitchen, maybe. I think I wanted to put the kitchen above the biofuel stuff, though. Oh, no, this is where I was going to put I think the smelters would go up in this area up here. So we'll figure out how to do this. So the next time I'll start working on walling this area off, and then we're going to have to, it's like starting over again. We're going to have to plan where the next staircases are going to go for the next layer. There's going to be 1 or 2 more layers. If I don't put the smelters here, I might turn this into an arboretum, put a whole bunch of trees up here, because that could be a lot of fun. The trees get pretty tall, and then the back half over here would be more built up, kind of leading off this thing going this way. But that's the plan moving forward, and it looks like we are Dunsky. This has been one heck of a build, but this engine room is where it all began, and now it's tied into the rest of the raft. We've got a pretty cool little boat here. I mean, this would be fun to play on in a real game, like, because you can get access to the stuff you need to pretty quickly. Engine room's got its own deal, which you don't even really need to use once you got all that other stuff. Once you got all the other stuff working, and then you can run up here to the helm real fast, even if you're at the front of the boat, or from the back or the sides. And then all of this would be closed off, because this you want to be just storage pipes and flowers that you don't ever want to harvest because they're going to be feeding your bees. I mean, maybe storage, I don't know. If you don't put storage in here, once you get it all set up, you're never going to have to go in there again. And I spent a lot of time setting it up. But that's why there's no easy access to go up from here, because like there's just not a lot of reason to come down here. you do have this ladder, so you have the ladder here. If I can stop falling off of it. There we go. Unfortunately, it does come up into a really bad spot. I don't like how it's like boom right here, and you could just fall right down it. Okay, I'm gonna put up a. I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna call it. There we go. That's gonna be it for tonight, and I'm going to tell you to go ahead, like and subscribe if you want to follow the rest of this playlist and see what else I do. I hope I did some things that can help you out with your raft builds, and maybe you'll learn something. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.